And we're back for another episode of Sky Factory 3. Just right where we left off. So, just made the power cell. So now I have wireless power. I can take this power cell here and just move it anywhere I want to get power to anything I need. But for now, I'm going to leave it on the farming station here to auto-harvest these crops and things. So I have a dirt crop growing and a stone crop growing. I'm pretty sure I mentioned those before. From the loot bags, I got some inferior inferium crop seeds. I got 5 of those, so I planted them. There's 1 here and 4 on the backside here. And those are growing this inferium essence that we have been getting from drops already. So now I just have a increased rate of getting that. Tons of it now. Haven't decided what I want to do with it, or if I'm just going to stockpile it for a little while. But I could start making growth accelerators with it, which I might do, but then I'm going to run out of diamonds. And I have been using a lot of diamonds lately for upgrading chests and making these little hammer. I used 6 hammers. 6 diamonds for the hammers here. You know, things like that. Just general stuff around the base. I've been slowly using up the diamonds. What else? So I've got 3 diamonds left. I could make 3 growth accelerators and that's it. I'd be totally out. Alright, let's move on. I started on this side talking about the stuff I did, all the work I've been doing. That was a lot of it. I made these drawers. I kind of skipped over them in the last episode. I didn't really mention them. But I've been making a lot of these storage drawers and putting them around to store large amounts of things that I have a lot of. Like coal was the first one. That's why it's right there. That's the first one I made, because I had stacks of coal. I'm at 1,096 coal sitting in there right now. And this auto sieve was just kicking coal out non-stop. Plus I was getting some from loot bags and mob drops, things like that. So I had a ton of coal. Was running out of storage space quickly, so I decided, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and make these storage drawers to solve that issue. The item I had a lot of after that was lapis. I had several stacks of lapis. I have been slowly using it for things here and there, but not very much. So I'm at like 7.5 stacks of lapis right now, and that is 17, just over 17 stacks of coal. Moving on this way. I already talked about this stuff. Alright, so over here in the mob killer system thing, I made a couple more item conduits and branched them off of this chest here, so they export from the chest. And I made a bunch of storage drawers to store items that I get a lot of in this system here to keep this chest kind of clutter free. You'll notice I have a drawer for string and gunpowder. Those are, regular mob drops, as well as rotten flesh, arrows, and bones. I had enough of those to be annoying, several stacks. And then over here, I have a drawer for eggs. So I was getting some eggs from loot bags, and then I also had some chickens in here that I have since just totally murdered because they were loud and annoying, and I ran out of space to put more eggs. So if I ever need more chickens, I can either A, make the chicken bait to spawn more, B, wait for more to spawn naturally, or C, just throw a bunch of eggs down. So not really missing out on them right now. I also still have 1 cow here. One eventually did respawn, and I have been shearing him with this shaver that I got from a loot bag. It's from the More Shearables mod. It's basically just a pair of shears with gold on it. I got it out of a loot bag. And it lets you shear basically every animal for like what they drop. So you like take the skin off the cow and get leather. So he dropped leather when I did that. I don't know if you saw it, but it would have gone into here, into the item collector here. So there's 13 leather in there now. There wasn't... I think there was probably 10, so I might have gotten 2 or 3 out of him. I was also shearing some of the chickens to get feathers. They dropped feathers that way. So if I ever need feathers, I've got some more of those. But yeah, here's all the stuff I've been getting from loot bags, just over time. If you just want to like maybe pause the video and take a look at all the stuff here. Or if you don't care, then I'll continue. But I wanted to go ahead and open some of these epic loot bags. I've been combining the common, uncommon, and rares up to epic because the epic ones have a chance of giving you blaze rods. And I need some blaze rods to make a few things in the future. Let's also take these out because I have other things I want to do with them. But anyway, let's go ahead and open these up. I'm going to open them into my inventory instead of into the chest. So we got Magma Slime Sapling. That's cool. That's 3 different kinds of slime trees I have now. And roast potatoes. It's a light meal. Pretty sure that's really good food. It says light meal, but, you know, compared to zombie flesh and stuff that I've been surviving off of, it's pretty good. 3 espresso. It qualifies as a snack. It gives you speed for 3 whole seconds, apparently. And Wings of the Bats. That might be a trinket, actually. Are you a thing that I can equip? It's craftable for Enderstar, 2 empowered Diamantine crystal blocks, and 6 bat wings. I was going to actually make this item in my Hermit Pack world. What does it say about this here? When you have these in your inventory, they will allow you to fly like in creative mode. So they just have to be in your inventory, huh? Oh, that's awesome. Do they have durability? I can fly now, apparently. Well, that was easy. So much for my plan to start doing jetpacks. I guess I'm done. Alright, awesome. Good old epic loot bag. That's basically just cheating there. So I have creative flight now, just for free. Anyway, next one. A fire slime ball. 1 ender lily seed. So I can start growing ender pearls now. Amazing. And an Inori crystal, which is just a reconstructed iron ingot, if I remember correctly. And last one, golden chest plate and 2 more magma slime saplings. Let me go melt down this golden chest plate because I don't have a use for that as armor. Go ahead and get the material back from that. I also had some leather armor in here previously that I put through the grinder, or the sag mill. I think it was the sag mill, and ground it all back down into just plain leather. So that's some cool stuff I got out of there. Let's put this sapling away. Where were my other 2? Right there. And a magma slime ball. Let's put where that snowball was. Just kind of move stuff around. There's no buttons to sort inventory here. And I checked. Mod options. There's no inventory tweaks mod. There's simple inventory sorting. What does this entail? Middle click and mouse wheel movement. So if I... Ah, okay. You have to middle click the mouse and it sorts the inventory. Good to know. Now I know. Alright, so these are going in the food box. That's going in the food box. That's going in the one by the Inferium farm. Do I have anything else that qualifies as food that I need to take out of here? I guess not exactly. I want to go ahead and open these artifact loot bags while we're here. And what was the other one? The old blue bag. We got this eye patch from the last one I opened. And there's a Sorin bag. So I want to go ahead and open that one as well. Block of emerald. Cool. I actually only had 1 emerald. Block of ender pearl. Also awesome. A enderman head, so that's the second one of those, and another crystal chest. That's cool. That'll save me some diamonds on trying to upgrade chests that I have around. Wait, that's only 4? Oh, I thought the block of ender pearl was 9. I know block of emerald and all the other stuff is 9s. Well, in that case, Let's put that in there. I've got, where are the other 16? Right here? Yeah, okay. Oops. May as well just go ahead and compact those down into blocks. And I can pick them up as I need them. Put that in there. The crystal chest I will put by the rest of the spawn area stuff. Alright, let's continue here. Open the next one. 2 emerald ore. Awesome. A growth crystal tier 2. Hey, we got it! Cormac, pay attention! I got the thing! I don't even know how you make these. Obsidian, growth crystal, and water buckets. What's the growth crystal? 4 iron, 4 bone blocks, and a sea lantern. And the sea lantern is the thing I would not be able to make. Okay. You can actually sift sponges. I looked that up earlier today. I was looking for the uses of these sponges that I had. And you can actually run these through a sieve and get the prismatine and prismarine and those kind of things from it. Ocean Temple flavored items, if that makes sense. I guess I could just show you. I mean, I am just kind of right here. Prismarine, shards and crystals. You can get some mushrooms, white mushroom spore, rotten flesh, stone pebble, ink sac, lily pad, and salt. So things that you would kind of find in swampy areas or in the ocean, I guess you could say. Swamp and ocean type items, and that's the only. It's gonna go through a string mesh. Like there's no diamond or iron or flint option there. And the percentages are decent. 16% chance for shards, 6% for crystals, and the rest of this is like 10, 12, and 16, and 20% salt. So if you need salt, make sponges somehow. Slime blocks, wood chippings, and yellow wool. So yeah, good luck. Or loot bags, because you know that's the easiest, laziest way to do it. Anyway, moving along, another block of emerald dragon head. Did I get one of those just a second ago? Yeah, that's the same bag I already had opened. I just didn't clear it out all the way. Another dragon head and an experience rod. That is cool. I might start storing my experience, but I don't really have a use for it right now. Let's open the Soren bag next. 4 nether quartz, 2 chests, and a stick. The nether quartz being the best of those 3. And the old blue bag has 2 pink dye in it. Alright, so not that good. Don't have a use for pink dye right now. Let's put the extra stuff in here. The experience rod I'm going to take with me. Sort inventory. The rest of this stuff I guess can just stay here. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's go put this junk away. And continue the base tour, as it were. Sticks, chest, put that away. This other tank of lava. Let me go ahead and... I upgraded the pressurized fluid conduits to ender fluid conduits. I don't think I did these, though. No, these are still pressurized. But there's 2 over here. This one is ender fluid conduit, and that one right there is ender fluid conduit, just to make this whole setup here go faster. But I didn't change it over here. So let me go ahead and do that. I've got 6 of them. And what I'm going to do first is tell the conduit to insert liquids first back into the crucible so that they empty, because they have a 1,000 lava buffer. Each little segment there has a 1,000 lava buffer to itself. So I want that to empty out into the crucibles first, if at all possible. If not, we're going to have to wait on it to empty into the lava generators. It looks like you can't put the lava back in. Okay, plan B. Let me grab this one. And we're going to put this one down here on the end. Like so, and that's going to soak the rest of the lava that's in these conduits. Very slowly, apparently. Nope, it's full already. Did it drain from here? No. Huh. Insert, yeah. Those are all set up correctly. I guess I just have not used that much lava yet. Alright. Well, back over here it goes. Totally full. And this other one is not totally full? I thought that one was full. Or did they swap in my inventory? Yeah, there it goes. Okay, now the conduit's empty. Alright. There we go. Ooh, man, I almost dropped it. Okay, so now we have the conduit that's empty. So I'm going to take these out. Can I get to this one? Yes. Like so. Fluid conduit. Like so. Make sure I got all of them. Yes. And we're going to replace them with the ender fluid conduit, which has a faster extraction and input rate, and instant fluid teleportation. So these conduits actually do not have an inventory of their own. They teleport the fluid from one end to the other, from one endpoint to the other. So there's actually no inventory that I have to worry about here. Extract, always active. And this is going to be a liquid, insert, and that one, insert there, and this one, insert there. Alright, then I'm going to take one more. No, wait, that's the power conduit. Okay, I don't need one more. We're going to put this tank down, back here where it was. And we're going to say extract, always active. And we're going to let that be an additional lava buffer. And keep an eye on that one, because if these run dry, then that one will start taking a hit. And whenever that one starts to get low enough for me to notice it's gone down, then I'll know that these can't keep up. It looks like it's pulling from them right now. This one is actually gaining lava. That one's gaining, that one's gaining, this one is not. So this crucible and that tank are the only things powering these three generators right now, which is fine. I'll let it piggyback off of there for a little bit. Alright, so that's another small project out of the way. Let me put down this growth crystal. How does this thing work? Do you just have to put it down and it does its thing? Have I, like, put it down wrong and now I'm never going to be able to pick it back up again? No. Can be used as a water source for a 9x9 farm. So I can just actually put it, like, there. For 9x9, so it's in range of all this stuff. Does it need a redstone signal? Or am I just totally missing something? Cormic, I know you watch these. Let me know how that thing works. I don't want to spoil it. Just let me know in the comments. How does the growth crystal work? But before that, let me grab it. I don't want it to fall out the bottom here. Alright, let's get rid of this. There, okay. Didn't want it to fall out the bottom, that little gap right there. Let me try putting it next to power. Does it need power? Nope, okay. Alright, somebody tell me how it works. And I will await a response. What's that? Oh, that's the background image, okay. I was like, what did it harvest? Alright, so next thing's on the docket here. I actually can't go through this way anymore. I took out a piece of this corner of the mob grinder spawner room thing and put in some dark glass so that I can see in there, but light doesn't pass through it. So I can see if there's like any random loot just kind of sitting inside there. There's usually not, because this chest usually has a couple of empty spaces. Oh, give me those. But just in case there's something going on in there and I have to see what's going on, I can peek in there. I'm planning on doing this entire wall like that, but I don't have the resources. Well, I do have the resources, I just haven't done it yet. So yeah, that's an upcoming thing. I would do the end here, but that's where the punji sticks are, and I'm not sure if you can stick those to dark glass, but I'll find out. Let me come around the back here, all the way around to where our old water stream is. So, what was that, 2 episodes ago? Not counting that one I just uploaded. I built this and it was spawning squid, and I went down and put a item collector with a chest. So I'm going to show you guys how amazing this thing is. And actually I'm wearing the slime boots, so let me just drop down. Oh man, there are items laying around down here everywhere. This thing spawns so many squid so fast that this chest is always full of stuff. Mostly loot bags. And I have a conduit here pulling the ink sacks out. I'm at like 74 stacks of ink in this drawer right here. So yeah. Stack limit of 96, because I have a ×3 upgrade in there, so it holds 3 times as many stacks as it's supposed to. But yeah, just non-stop squid, fall and die, and then leave loot bags and ink. So hey, we have some more artifact loot bags to open, if you guys are interested. Let's get rid of... Actually, let me go ahead and craft together some of these common ones. If it'll let me do this on the fly here. Which it does. Like so. And grab a few more. Alright, we're out of those. And... let's start making the rares. Just want to condense all these down into epics, mostly. It goes pretty quick. I could automate this also, but just haven't got around to it yet. Alright, and then... it takes a lot of loot bags to make an epic. Yeah. So 2 epic, and these other ones I'm going to save in here for later. Let's go ahead and take the artifact ones out because you get awesome stuff from them. Commons and uncommons can stay here. We'll take the old blue bag. And let's head back upstairs. I went and cracked open my other 2 graves. Let me get to the edge of the water here. Over there, they were both totally empty, so yeah, wasn't missing anything out of those. I was pretty sure they were both empty, but I had to be sure. I went over there and cleared them out. There was nothing. All I got from it was 2 pieces of dirt from where the graves were sitting. Okay, I need to fix this so that it's an actual elevator of some kind. But I'm not sure if the elevator block cost experience in this mod pack. I haven't looked into it yet. Cormac, let me know. I think he's the one that told me in the Hermit pack that it takes experience. Or was that the Ender Teleporter book that takes experience? Anyway, the elevator block used to take experience. I don't know if it still does anymore. That was back in 1.7. Alright, so let's open the epics first. Gold leggings and the purple slime ball. Let's go ahead and start these melting, because I don't need them. And next one, a double layer capacitor. That's cool. I can put that to use pretty much right now. 2 more Ender Lily seeds and 4 Dimlet templates, which I don't know if I'm going to get into the RF Tools dimensions. At least not anytime soon. Alright, artifact bags. Empowered Palace Crystal block. Empowered Void Crystal block. So that's lapis and coal, I think. Totally energized and empowered and put into block form. And a mob masher. I was actually planning on making one of those. Oh, I don't actually have 2 of them. That's a visual bug from the loot bag opening. So the mob masher, I could make this, but now I don't have to. So it's basically 4 diamonds, a bunch of iron, like a whole bunch of iron, and 4 redstone. That's the whole thing. So I was actually planning on making one fairly soon, but I, made that spawn room thing over there and just didn't get around to doing it. But now I can test this thing out. We'll do that later. We're going on another 30-minute episode here already. Magical boomerang and another void crystal block, empowered, of course. Next one, empowered void crystal and experience rod. Experience rod, Enderman head. I guess I don't have to worry about those this playthrough. And the old blue bag contains a trash can, which I'm not going to use because I hate deleting items in Skyblock. I stockpile things like they're the most valuable things in the world. Alright, Void Crystal, I'm going to take that and recombine that one into a block. So it'll stack with these. And then we're going to put these in there. Put away some of this other stuff. The experience rods I'll put there. This is kind of like miscellaneous weapons and tools and armor that I can't break down into its component pieces. That's actually tools. Let's put that stuff there. Reorganize that. Put the mob masher here for later. That's technically a tool. 1, 2, 3. The Dagger of Sacrifice and the Sacrificial Dagger from Blood Magic, both of them. I don't know the difference because I haven't really used Blood Magic since, I don't know, it's been a long time. The trash can I'll leave here because I'm not going to use it for anything. The Enderman head I'll leave here because I have a ongoing stack of them already. And I guess I'll just... I'm wondering how this magical boomerang works. If anybody has used one of these, let me know. But I don't want to like accidentally throw it and lose it off the side of the world or anything. And there's nothing really here for me to fight anyway right now. Oh, and I can fly. I forgot about that. I don't know why I used the water stream to come back up. I just habit, I guess. But yeah, that Wings of the Bat. Does it animate? No. Okay. Yeah, Wings of the Bat and Slime Boots, so I don't have to worry about flying or fall damage anymore. Let's put away this food stuff. mystical agriculture stuff, miscellaneous other growth crystal. I'm gonna leave right there. Actually, I'm gonna put it over here because this is the farm I'm gonna be using it in. The double layer capacitor. Where was I gonna put that? I had a place for it, but I don't remember. Let's just say alloy smelter. You can go there. That's going to drain some power. Wait, can this thing get power from that? It actually can't. It's getting power from the generator directly. That's going to be a problem with these three sitting here. I'll have to mess with this a little bit more. But, I mean, it's fine for now. They're still getting power from the generators directly instead of the stored power that's here. But yeah, that's basically everything. That's all I was gonna do. I gotta like make a better sword, probably. I'm gonna have to go ahead and make a tinker sword. I've got plenty of material to do it. I've just been putting it off because there's nothing here to fight. The only reason this has damage on it is because I was taking the wall down over here when I was setting this stuff up. When I took the wall down, some things came through and I had to kill them, and that's all I had on me, so yeah. And then when I killed the chickens that were in here, of course. So, I mean, I use a sword occasionally, but it's not any pressing issue that I need to work on. But I'll make one just for posterity's sake, I guess. Just for old habits, might as well have a weapon on the bar. Other than just a bunch of tools. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Leave a like if you're enjoying the series. Thanks for watching. Leave comments and questions below, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. And Geronimo.